Hey, what's going on, everyone? If you're new to Intuitive Perceptions, hello, welcome. If you're returning, thank you for rocking with me. All right, guys, so I just want to make a couple announcements before we kind of just get started and get into the gist of your guys' meal, just to kind of let you guys know what's going on. So planetary-wise, this month, Jupiter is in Scorpio and it's retrograde, right? So that's until July 10th, and we also have Saturn and Pluto are both retrograde in Capricorn. Saturn until September 6th, and Pluto is going to be until September 30th. Also, Uranus is going to go retrograde August 7th, and that's going to be in Taurus, but it'll retrograde back into Aries until January 6th, 2019. Also, Neptune will also be going retrograde this month from in Pisces from June 18th until November 24th. Also, guys, regarding the Lovegistics little special I was doing for you guys, I was going to record new love readings for you guys, but Spirit and my guides told me that those readings that are up there are good for May and June. So go ahead and check those out. There's a link in the description box. Also, guys, I kind of added a little thing here. If you check the description box, you guys can find the link to my Amazon wish list. Now, kind of thought this was kind of a good idea. Anyway, the link is there for you guys. If you guys would like to participate and maybe buy a deck that I'm interested in, I'll give you guys a reading, that comes with that purchase. So just go ahead and check the description box. There'll be a link there for the Amazon wish list. It's kind of a way to get a reading for a pretty good price. So check that out, guys, okay? Also, I added a new service to the website. It's called Career Crux. It's a career reading. So there's a link there in the description box as well to there. And also, guys, a donation link can also be found within the description box as well. So, yeah, I think that's all that I have for you guys. Oh, yeah, this month we're also using the Postcards from Spirit, once again, by Colette Baron-Reid. And we're also using, as well, the Fountain Tarot for you guys' spreads this month. All right, let's go ahead and bless the decks and see what June has in store for you guys, all right? Father God, I open all channels of light, north, south, east, and west, guardian angels of the four directions, high councils who serve the law of one. Holy pure ones, please anchor this space now in your divine consecration to provide every single zodiac sign with the clarity and direction as to which he or she seeks today, and please grant me, the reader, the objectivity to read the cards and relay every single message as they're meant and are intended to be. So, Scorpio, in terms of traditional tarot, we have the Page of Swords reversed, the Nine of Wands reversed, the Lovers reversed, the High Priestess, Death, and the Emperor. And here's your postcard from Spirit. We'll go ahead and reveal the message at the end of the reading. You maybe could be dealing with a Pisces, possibly a Gemini, possibly another Scorpio, or you came up in your reading, or possibly with an Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, or you can have those signs within your chart. Let me just go ahead and apologize if you hear any background noise. I'm recording during the day. I usually record at night, Scorpio, but I was called to do this right now for you, so we're going to go with it. Scorpio, there's a very dualistic dynamic going on here. I want to start over here first. What I'm getting here, what I'm feeling is that it's almost, Scorpio, like regarding this person, place, or thing for you. It's like almost you don't want to make a decision. Or I'm just getting here that maybe you don't want to make the wrong decision. So it's almost as if you're just kind of letting things just play out the way that they do. And there's information coming in, Scorp. And I want to say, I don't know what I'm getting, but I'm getting maybe children. I never looked at the Page of Swords reversed like that, but given, maybe children are kind of have a lot to do with this situation. Maybe communication with children is kind of bringing you to the position where you kind of not that you not that you want to give up, Scorpio. It's just kind of like you just want to make everyone happy. You want to make your children happy, or make whoever, you know, these young individuals are. You want to, you know, make sure that you make them happy and also make yourself happy. But it's very, very it's very trying on your emotions. It's very taxing on your emotions. And it's almost, Scorp, as if you don't want to make the wrong decision, but at the same time, you want to make the right one. So I think that, or what I'm getting here, is that you are sort of, you're letting, I don't want to say letting other people make the decision for you, but you're allowing some influence to come in and shape your decision. And I'm not necessarily feeling like it's a bad thing here, or that it's something that we should look at as being negative, because I'm not getting that. But what I'm getting here is there's a little bit here, Scorp, of compromising yourself, you know. And when it comes to children, especially if they're your own children and family in general, it's a little bit it's a little disconcerting to kind of choose your feelings over theirs, you know, in a sense. But there's a sense here of just giving in, and there's a sense here of giving up, Scorpio. There, you've come a long way regarding this person, place, or thing, and I'm feeling as though that it's kind of like, I don't know, I just picked up Uranus. Maybe Uranus is kind of influencing you right now, kind of to bend or to kind of snap right at the end, when you have almost carried this out in success in terms of what your desires are, what your wants and needs are. You're very, there's a plethora of emotions going on here, and they're very, they're kind of the opposite of each other, or it's like a ping pong. They're like bouncing back and forth. Given, you know, you're a water sign, so very dualistic in nature, as, you know, your sign exhibits, or it's emblematic of. But it's just, I'm picking up here compromising yourself, but you won't maybe realize this until this plays out, whatever it is. And I don't want you to go into or develop any kind of fear, you know. But I'm just picking up here that it's kind of, Scorp, like, let's say that this is involving children, right? Or just involve anyone, but we're going to say children for the sake of the reading. If it's involving children, okay, you may, you know, give in, and of course, you know, every parent wants to, you know, do what's best for their children, of course, absolutely. But it seems as though, Scorpio, that if this person, place, or thing is allowed back in to your environment, it seems as though that maybe the children will not get the full benefit of it, and it may adversely affect them and also adversely affect you in a sense. That's what I'm kind of getting here. And I hope that this doesn't happen, you know. But that's just what I'm really picking up here in this, on the right-hand side here. Or was that your left-hand side? No, this side over here. And I can see here that there is there's passion here. There's wanting to do the right thing, but kind of fearful of making the wrong decision. So kind of just saying, well, if I can't make the right decision, or if I feel like I can't make the right decision, I mean, might as well just make a damn decision, you know, because in the end, Scorpio, choosing not to make a decision is making a decision as well, you know. So I'm very conflicted here in the corner here for you. And I can understand how this must be, or how this must feel going through this. I mean, I'm just picking up the energy here, and there's a lot of conflicting ideals, there's a lot of conflicting emotions, there's a lot of conflicting pathways that you must kind of go down or embark upon to know what the right or true answer is that's in support of you and your family, you know. So, Scorp, if we move over here, I feel as though that this is you, Scorpio. This is truly who you really, really, truly 100% are over here in this corner. It's kind of like where you were before maybe the influence of this corner here, and you were trusting your intuition. Absolutely, you really were. And you were also keeping, I don't want to say keeping things secret. It's not really what it is. It's like you were keeping things kind of to yourself, you know, trying to work through the emotions, trying to understand the root of things, trying to trust your intuition, trying to stick to the plan. That's what I'm kind of getting here. And you saw transformations coming. You succeeded in transformations. You got a hold of your environment, and it sufficed, you know, it was strong, and it is, let me say that, it is very strong right now, and you took control of the reins, you know, just to kind of make sure that it is sustainable for you and whoever it is that you are responsible for. And I believe that this is here, Scorpio, for you, because it's for you to sort of see, you know, the difficulty in this type of situation that you're involved in terms of coming up with a decision. But what's interesting here, what I'm getting here, is that when you were upon this plateau here, you trusted your decisions, you trusted your judgment, you trusted in yourself to make the correct decisions, and it brought positivity. You know, if the death card was reversed or something, I'll be like, oh no. If the emperor was reversed, I'll be like, oh, you know, but it's not. So that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying that one is more successful than the other, because this is a general reading, you know, and we all have different circumstances. But one thing I just kind of, I feel like, you know, my guides, God and Spirit, want me to point out here is that there was a shift from being discernible, from trusting in yourself, from trusting in the decisions that you made, from benefiting from the decisions that you made regarding what you need and what you require, right? And then it's kind of like reverting back over here to like not wanting to make a decision, or feeling, I just picked up feeling guilty about making a decision that was possibly, maybe, I don't want to say for your own gain. It was more of just kind of, maybe you come, or you have came to the conclusion like, maybe I'm being a little bit selfish here. You know, maybe you kind of have concluded that or come up with that. And I want to say, Scorpio, that possibly, yes, a little bit over here on this side, but then we also have to take into consideration that this is being selfish as well, but it's being selfish for the right reasons. This is holding your ground. This is understanding what you need to do and allowing divine guidance to guide you, allowing God to guide you, allowing Spirit to guide you, allowing yourself to receive that information as to which will strengthen your home, which will strengthen your mind, which will strengthen your foundation. And it's positive. There's something here where it's a switch, and I want to say it has to do with outside information coming through. Maybe children or other people may be kind of influencing you in a sense. You know, I don't want to kind of throw the victim mentality on you, you know what I mean? Because we decide when we would like to be influenced, you know? It's a personal choice when we decide that, you know, we would want to be, or when we accept being influenced, say that, you know? But here you weren't. And there was, like I said, I'm going to go back to that. There was positivity here. Here, this is going with the flow. And it took you a long time to get here. And you accomplished it. That's what I'm saying. It's this switch in dynamic here. And like I said, since this is general, I don't want to be too specific here. But yeah, I'm just picking up outside information, children, maybe friends, maybe co-workers, maybe I just picked up, maybe you've seen some other people, you know, regarding your social circles, have like maybe a family together, and then maybe that brought up back old feelings. I just picked up the full moon in Scorpio may have had somewhat of, you know, an astrological influence on your decision making. And I mean, hey, I can't blame you for that one. Shoot, it took me under too. I was a damn mess. But either way, just know that you know the power that you possess when you have your power and when you take your power back and when you stick to your power and to your guns and you listen wholeheartedly to your intuition and you trust yourself and you trust God and you trust Spirit and your guides along the way. Look at what positivity you have come to obtain. I mean, 3 major arcana, seriously, this is great, like crazy. They're all upright too. Then if you go over to this side, whatever this may be for you, we have 1 major arcana, you know, and it's reversed. This can mean the Lover's reverse can mean not making the right decision. It can mean not wanting to make a decision. It can mean not gathering the masculine and feminine sides of yourself and making sure that they're in perfect harmony or in perfect unison to make such of a decision here. You know, what's interesting is that, you know, male and female, we all carry both male and female energy within us. And this is very male energy. This is very female energy. And then transformation came from it. So it seems as though here that maybe that could be an aspect for some of you, that there's a little bit of an imbalance in the masculine and feminine sides of yourself, or bringing those two things together. And I'm kind of picking up here a little bit that maybe the feminine side of you maybe has kind of ran a little bit more rampant in terms of emotion, you know. And like I said, no judgments, shoot, you know, because we all have different circumstances and different situations. But it's really this is taxing. You are giving up, Scorpio, in a sense. You are you're yielding, you know, and this was not yielding, but this is yielding. And when the Page of Swords is reversed, you know, regardless of kind of, you know, who or what is what type of information is coming in and from who it is from, we can't always put all our eggs in one basket when it comes to the Page of Swords reverse. We don't know where the information is coming from, and the information may not be factual, or may not be that which is a healthy vibration. I'm sorry to deliver such a reading, Scorpio, but I mean, I think that it's very interesting how these both sides, you know, both sides right here hold a lot of strength on their own, which also kind of goes back to male and female, you know. Maybe this could be the female part, the male part. This could be the male part, and this could be the female part. You know, I mean, hey, it can go either way here. But it's just there's something that has transpired, and I can't really pinpoint it, you know, since it is general. That's kind of what I'm getting here. All right, Scorpio, let's go ahead and flip over the postcards from Spirit, see what they have for you. If you can read it, cool. If you can't, I got you. I'm gonna go ahead and read it to you guys, okay? All right, Scorpio, it says, Dearest you, a rigid tree branch breaks under strong winds, yet flexible seaweed survives powerful ocean swells. Right now, we gently remind you that being flexible is a good choice when faced with life's challenges. Surrender your fixed ideas to Spirit, who knows what is in your highest good and can deliver to you what you need in the appropriate form. In this moment, rather than fighting or being too sure of your way working out, be a little looser and allow for another outcome. Compromise can be the best way forward if you are to learn new ways of doing and seeing. Stay aware, curious, and teachable. Take life on life's terms. Your purpose may push you in a direction not on your map. Let it. Be so flexible that no storm can uproot you. In the end, you will still be rooted in the world, in abundance, and you will indeed experience the beauty that is yours. We love you so much. Interesting. Maybe being flexible here. Absolutely, that could be it too. I didn't see that kind of aspect here. And this is interesting because maybe you did give up to spirit, you know what I mean? Or maybe here was maybe when you were flexible in terms of grounding yourself within this type of positive energy. But at the same time, I mean, this can be an aspect of the flexibility for some of you. But overall, I just feel like it's important to just remember that things come as we need to take things as they come. I don't know why the song by Nirvana is coming up for you, Scorpio. Come As You Are by Nirvana. Check that out. I feel like there's a message in there for you regarding this person, place, or thing. But all right, Scorpio. I'll leave you to interpret this, you know, regarding applying it to your life within the areas as to which it applies. All right, Scorpio, keep up the good work, and we need to possibly be more flexible, but not too flexible to the point where we compromise yourself and we yield to uncertainty. I just picked up too, you know, you really don't want to, Scorpio, be too flexible, you know? Yes, be flexible, but not too much to the point where, like I said, you compromise yourself or you yield too much to these circumstances, because you don't want to settle for wrong but ignore the right. All right, Scorpio, we'll see you next month.